Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the FUNKO Disney Afternoon figures. We have Darkwing Duck, Scrooge McDuck, Chip and Dale with Zip, and Baloo. Pretty awesome. I was a big fan of the Disney Afternoon, although I will admit it took me a little bit getting used to. I was a huge fan of all the more action-y cartoons that the Disney Afternoon replaced, like G.I. Joe, Transformers. There's so many, actually, besides those. Spiral Zone. Yeah, there was a lot. Mask. So, yeah, these guys, eventually completely replaced all those cartoons. At least where I lived. But between, fun animation, characters you're kind of sort of familiar with, and really great music. All of them had such great theme songs. Very hard to forget, so yeah, very cool. Disney Afternoon, and Funko has given us some figures. There's also a Chase figure in this set. I didn't get it. I could have gotten it, actually. I got my set from BBTS, and they did have the monochrome Darkwing Duck. I do think it's a separate character as well, but for me, they had it for double the price of the regular figures, and I just didn't want to get it. I don't really care about that stuff. I don't care about figure values and whatnot, and it's not part of this thing that I really focus on. You know what I'm saying? So these guys, for me, having the main crew, really do it for me. So pretty cool. I'm gonna start this with Darkwing Duck back here, just because I can't even see his face, and I want to see his face a little bit. I think for the most part, Funko did a really good job with these. I do have some problems with the way they do their figures, but I think they've done a decent job here. As you can see, the sculpts, even in just looking at them back there, you could just tell that they're pretty spot on. And they really are. They are very nice sculpts. That looks like Darkwing Duck. It's sculpted nicely throughout. Very nice and cartoony. It looks good. They've done a nice job. And the thing that's surprising here, most of all from Funko, is that the paint apps actually aren't bad. You can see the yellow on the purple there looks fine. His little blue scarf there looks fine. His face, again, it's hard to see because of the hat and the way the shadows cast, but the eyes do look good inside there. And his bill looks pretty good. His tongue inside looks pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad. There's, slight imperfections, but, these are under $10 figures, so not so bad at all. The purple appears fine on the rim of the hat. And you got a little bit of blue there, looks fine. His feet look fine. So, I don't know. I dig it. I think it's decent. It's decently sculpted, so pretty good. He does have his cool gun here, but my one gripe is it falls out, really easy. I will be putting, and it does that. So, I will be putting something there, maybe some glue tack to hold it, because it really doesn't hold well. So, but it's a nice sculpt. I do like the plastic on it. It's nice. Feels good, sturdy. So, very cool. Let's take a look at the articulation on Darkwing Duck. Head's on a swivel. You have a hinge and swivel at the shoulder, but good luck doing anything with that hinge. Very little in there can you do. Single jointed elbow, and no wrist articulation at all. And then you do have pretty tight waist joint. And you have a swivel at the thigh, which is also kind of tight. So at first I couldn't even move this one. So luckily I guess it's the paint, like kind of keeps it tight, but it loosened up on me. So pretty good. He couldn't even stand up well before, and he's still not doing it so well. Come on, Darkwing. Darkwing Duck is also like probably, even though like I'm, a comic book guy, by trade, and I grew up loving comics, and Darkwing Duck is the most comic-like. He's like a little superhero. It came in towards the end of the Disney Afternoon, and even though, like, again, he has some really cool characters in it, like Gizmo Duck and stuff, Gizmo Duck, also DuckTales, like, I probably latched onto it the least, so, which is interesting. Let's look at Scrooge McDuck. I keep dropping stuff over here, just little things off my desk. Scrooge McDuck looks awesome, looks really, really good. We'll start with what he comes with. He has his cane here, that looks good. It's got some silver on the bottom. They did a good job with that. And then he has a money bag, which is nice. Little Tampo printed money right there. Little tie. Very good. He holds his stuff better than Darkwing does. But this is a nice little money bag. Very cool. And the cane looks good. We could keep the cane on, because that's really part of his look. Yeah, it looks good. This is a nice one. Hat looks really good. The red on there is nice. The eyes look good again. I love how they put the glasses. It really made them, clear plastic on there, right on his build. It looks really great. Tongue looks good inside. The yellow button looks good. The red collar. The red all around. There's a little bit of mess up on the belt part, but it's fine. Feet part looks good. A little extra red on there. That's fine on his foot. I'm fine with it. That's what it is. The backside looks like. Really nicely done. Yeah, it's cute. So, good job. I really think this is very nice. A really, really nice Scrooge McDuck. Really great sculpt. Looks perfect. So, impressive, This is a really nice figure. I'm really, really happy with these, for real. To the point where I had to figure out where to put them on my shelf, and I decided to replace my, more recent Ben 10 figures with them. So, because I think there was too many of those now, and my son started getting into Ben 10, so I gave them to him last night, and I'm replacing these guys with them. So, pretty cool. And maybe they'll put out some more second tier. I think they should. I think these are great. Who do you think will be in the second tier, guys? Let us know. Gizmo for sure, right? Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Maybe one pack with all of them. So we got head on a... Is that actually on a ball joint on this one? Alright, was it on a ball joint on Darkwing? No. It's definitely swivel there. It might be ball jointed too, but yeah, you get a little more motion here with Scrooge McDuck. Pretty cool. And then you got these hinged swivel, which works a lot better at the shoulder here than with Darkwing. So that's good. Both sides work really nicely. Single jointed elbow there. Again, nothing at the wrist. You got the waist swivel. And then you got the swivel at the hip. So there you go. But yeah, Scrooge McDuck, I really like him a lot more. He's really, really cool. Really done well. So pretty cool. Let's do Chip here. Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. Where there's danger. I really love Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. That was I think that was the show that really caught me, I think it was the second one, because originally they started, I believe, with Gummy Bears, but Gummy Bears was also an NBC show, a Saturday morning show. for a while, so that just kind of transferred over. So I guess gummy bears would be nice to put on there, because it did start out with gummy bears, and then Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, and then we added DuckTales and Tailspin. But yeah, Chip looks really cool. I like him. Face looks really nice. Not bad at all. Really like it. His eyes and his teeth and everything. His nose. His hat looks great. Ears coming out of it looks really good. Jacket looks good. He's got that nice bomber jacket. Very nice with the fur collar. So the white spills over a little bit on it, but it's kind of furry, so you could let that go. The bottoms of the jacket looks fine. Body looks good. Little tail looks good. So they did a good job. They really did a good job with these. Head's also on a ball joint, but it's more swivelly here. So which makes me think, I feel like Darkwing Duck is the same way, except that you just really can't do much with it. He's got the waist swivel here. They all have pretty much the same articulation. It's just a matter of how much you're getting with each of them. So yeah, tighter on Chip here with the hinge and swivel at the shoulder, single jointed elbow, and the swivel at the hip. Very, very tight. Very, very tight swivels. But looks good. I like it. Here's Dale. So silly, but it looks good. It looks well done. The eyes look good. I think the eyebrow here might be missing a little piece of black there, but that's fine. Teeth, mouth look good. I like his little hair right here. Looks nice. His shirt looks great. All the Tampo printing on it is good. Very, very nice. Tail looks fine. So looks good. Sculpt is nice. I mean, they really looked the part. This is Chip 'n Dale. No denying it. Perfectly done. This time for real, it is on a swivel. It's just swivel here. Nothing else going on. So maybe I'm right about Darkwing Duck. Maybe they vary these things. Waist swivel. Hinge. Swivel at the shoulder. This one moves better than Chip. Hinge at the elbow and swivel at the hip. So yeah, all the same articulations. It's just a matter of various degrees of it. So pretty cool. And of course it comes with a little zip here. Be careful with him. He doesn't really move. And when I first took him out of the package, I tried to see what moved and his arm fell off. So, because there is a little cut there, as you can see, so don't try to move it. It doesn't really move, and I don't think the head moves either, so just a little PVC figure. And it looks decent enough. I do like the wings are a different shade of blue. They could have, kept it the same, and they didn't. Red shirt looks good. His eyes look, fine. A little excess blue there, but it's fine. It's tiny. Tiny thing. And Baloo, who's been showing up in so many videos lately. Thank you, sir, for being a good size comparison, because you're the biggest of the crew. So, looks good. Really looks good. I really like Tailspin a lot, too. His hat looks very nice. Nicely sculpted. The paint is good. The gold accents are nice. His face looks really nice. His nose looks great. Little teeth and tongue looks fine. His eyes look really nice. His jacket looks good. I like the more coppery buttons here. Nice attention to detail, I gotta say. A little different color for the fold over of the shirt than the regular shirt. That's nice. That's really well done, Funko. Feet look good. A little paint scrape right there. I don't know. It could have been just from being on my desk. Who knows? Okay, I'm not going to really fault them because I'm sure that's something that everybody's not going to have. I like the elbows look really nice. Nicely sculpted there. So, pretty awesome. Really, really nice. His head is on a ball joint. You can make him look up a little bit. Turn around nice. Then you got a hinge swivel again at the shoulder. Very tight here. And the, Youch, yeah, very tight. The elbow hinge is very tight as well. He does move, but he moves more up into his shirt, which is cool. You don't really see anything. I dig that a lot. And the swivel at the thighs. So yeah, all the same, but just various degrees, like I keep saying. This is a nice set, guys. This is really, really nice. I'll definitely let you know right now, if you were into the Disney Afternoon at all, you're gonna want these figures. They're really cool. I've seen them a lot at GameStop in person. I don't know if I've seen them elsewhere. I'm sure they're everywhere, but I haven't myself. I've seen them at GameStop for sure. I'm not sure if they were $8.99 or $9.99. I can't remember. But yeah, there you go. So let's do some size comparisons with them. I've been clearing out my desk, so I have a lot less figures here right now. But here is Rocket Raccoon. Hey, he stood up. How about it? So you can see, they're bigger than Rocket Raccoon from Marvel Legends. So here is DC Multiverse Duke Thomas and Revoltech Gwenpool. Gwenpool? No. Spider-Gwen. So there you go. And Undertaker. So yeah, not bad, guys. Not bad at all. And that's all I got for this review. I hope you dug it. Hope you dig these figures. Let me know your thoughts on the figures. Let me know your thoughts on the Disney Afternoon where you're a fan. Are you watching the new DuckTales cartoon? I haven't seen it yet. I've only seen the theme, which looks nice. So, but I haven't seen the actual show yet. So let me know your thoughts on that too, all right? So that's all I got. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, peace out, peeps.